Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of FAQOV with your host Phil Freeman, where I answer all of your questions having to do with singing and speaking and using your voice in a happy and healthy way. So today we have a really great question from my student Dave Gary that has to do with the correlation between pitch and facial movement. And we're going to go over something called the levels of the face before we do that. So the first level of your face is your lower lip and jaw. The purpose of this level is to go down and stay there. It is a support network. This is very slow moving machinery right here. You don't want to do this while you're singing. It's going to create a lot of pressure and tension that doesn't have to be there. It is going to, for 70% of the time, going to be open like this. It's really, there's a lot of slow movement going on. It's going to stay open. Only closes 30% of the time. Number two, the cheeks. These are great control centers for your higher A and Ah vowels. Lots of control happens here. If you don't do that, you're going to have a lot more strain, a lot more, because you're pushing too much on something that's not compressing the air in the proper way. So that's the reason why level 2 is important. However, people have a tendency to get stuck here. They don't go beyond that. They think that this is the only thing that they have to move. Incorrect. This is what controls this. Your eye muscles, the muscles around your eyes, the muscles in your forehead. All of this stuff has are the main control centers for what's happening down here in the cheeks. So, whoa! By making this move up here, by picking this up, by lifting the cheeks with your facial movements up here, you're going to have a much better experience and people are going to be able to see the emotion on your face. Overemphasize what you're doing up here. It makes for better communication. And this applies not just to singers, but speakers as well. Something I keep mentioning, and maybe I should mention a little bit more, is that this is not just for singers. This is not just for performers. This is for public speakers. This is something that you can find value in if you're getting up in front of somebody to do a presentation for your business or at your school. And if you are shy, if you don't know what you're doing, this can really help you out. It can. Please use it. Apply it to your speaking voice and see how it works for you. It's definitely done a lot of good stuff for me. So now, the reason why we're talking about this and why this has so much importance when it comes to pitch is because while you're going up, your cheeks go up, your whole face goes up. There's a certain point. It's sort of like that satellite that just broke the Oort cloud or like went beyond our solar system. There's a certain point where the physics of what happens in your face gets really weird, where everything you do is up, even your O's and your ahs and your oohs are way up here. Look at what's happening with my face. It's staying up here. My eyes are like all kinds of crazy and I look psychotic. But that's the thing that you need to do in order to keep your pitch up. You have to support the pitch that's happening. On your lower notes, you bring everything down. You stretch down. You look up with your eyes and let everything drop, even your e's, a's, ahs, ohs, oohs. You might have a little bit of cheek movement here, but it's morely down. Down with the pitch, down with the face. Up with the pitch, up with the face. Now, here is the difficult part of that. The transition between them. So even if you're at a low register, if you're going up, you want to use your eyebrows. Even if you're still staying at a low register. If you're at a high register going down, you still want to go down. You see how that works there. So even if you're talking at a low pitch and you're going higher, you still want to use the facial movements in order to go up. You want to use your face and go up if you're going higher in pitch, even if that pitch that you're ending at is relatively low. And the same thing, vice versa, goes with the higher pitch. And if you make that correlation between your facial movement and your pitch, whether you're sliding while you speak or whether you're stepping up and down while you sing. It's going to help immensely with your control, because what happens on the outside controls what's happening on the inside. I see a lot of singers just go, and they're trying to hit these notes and they're not getting the result that they want because they're not moving what they need to move in order to make it physically possible. The same thing with speakers. Who are you going to listen to? Are you going to listen to somebody that talks like this and doesn't like open up their mouth and is super monotone and doesn't use their facial movements? No, you're going to listen to somebody that's more animated, that is putting animation and human emotion behind what they're talking to you about. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. So that's what I've got for you today. Dave, I hope this answers and clarifies your questions about the facial movement and how it correlates with pitch. These are the 3 levels of the face. Never forget this, everybody who's watching this. These are your 3 levels. This one controls this here, and the job of this down here is to support and slowly move open. And let me see if there's anything that I missed so far just now. Yes. All of this works together as one piece of machinery. Eventually, everything's going to work together so well that you're going to think of this as one unit rather than 3 separate things. So I really hope that this helped everybody. Thank you so much for watching FAQOV on a weekly basis. I know it's been a while since I posted stuff up here, and I appreciate everybody's patience. Thank you so much. Again, always remember, practice makes progress, and with that, you can go and find your voice. Take care until next time.